our new song called Love Is Everywhere. We recorded this on a Tascam 246 4-track cassette Porta Studio, made in, I think, about 1985 or 86. This is the opposite of AI or even really digital production in general. Everything that was played was recorded to the cassette. We mixed everything all analog, and the way that we did this was that we started with 2 microphones on a drum kit and a conga, which got bounced down to a single drum track. Then we recorded a guitar and a melodica and bounced that down to a single track. And then there's a bass on track 4 and vocal on track 3. We'll hear a little bit of it here. So this we'll go through it track by track. So that's the drum kit and the conga, which is also being compressed with a really nice compressor. Got stereo compression on the drums and the bass. And then that's being sent to an analog spring reverb. Wonderful Echo Thick spring, which you can hear here. You can hear a little trace of the vocal in there too. When we add the guitar back in. So that guitar and melodica was bounced to one track and then split left and right. And then here comes the vocal. The vocal is being processed with a chorus effect for this pedal here, and all these are being run back through 2 preamps, and that just gives a little bit of swirliness and movement to the vocal. And the vocal and the drums are also being sent through a tape delay. So there's the drums again, and this is an old 1970s Japanese tape delay. Just for a real 70s dub sound. There's the drums with the spring and the tape delay together. Bring the bass back in. All together. So that's all the pieces one by one, which we then mixed down to this 1/4 inch. It's a Tascam 22.2 1/4 inch. This also I think is from the early 80s. Most of all the gear we used is from the 70s and 80s with a few exceptions, but all analog. So that's the sound off the tape.
Tape is unbelievable. Undefeated in my book.
I mean, this is the sound that we choose,
Mm-hmm.
really. I mean, there's all different kinds of sounds for all different kinds of music, but for this, I just really wanted it to have a 70s roots
Yes.
kind of sound, and so we tried to just get it in that, as close to that as we could. And what I love about using tape is that there's no screen. It's all listening, and it's a very particular kind of workflow. And so now that we've made our master here, probably the last two steps, we'll digitize this and make a WAV file or an MP3. But then the last step will be to record a cassette dub on this machine here, so that if we want to be able to listen to it without any computer whatsoever, I can play it on my home stereo.
Mm-hmm.